hear you. Well, because I don't have your microphone, so I got to add you to scene. So we'll try this one more time. Get rid of that. Add that. Okay. Is it still fuzzy? Weird? Now I'm good. I'm going to send it to live.
All right.
I'm going to try it again.
I see we're up live for 53 seconds.
We're still good.
So far.
Going.
Does this mean I should go grab? Should I go grab a beer?
You should probably go grab a beer, a couple of them, because now I don't know if anyone's in the chat. Can you see us? Are we still on the same link? I don't know. Maybe. Apparently the internet hates Coach. Yes, that is correct. The internet fucking hates me. OCX radio. Did we start a new one? Is it live? I don't know. It doesn't look like it's live. Why does it not say, oh, sounds good from both of you. Okay, so it looks like we're using the same link. That's fucking cool. I like it.
Sounds good.
We're good. Hallelujah. Yes. Praise the Lord. Jeebus.
It must be my end.
Shocker.
Bite me. Here, I get to do this again.
Yep, pretty much. All right, now let's see if I want to get really crazy.
Oh, God.
And bring up the Y-Wing article. Let's see if we can do it.
I got it.
You got it?
Hey,
I want to see
chat,
if I could put it on stream, though.
Oh. Our chat box here in the lower right-hand corner, is that our YouTube chat?
That's the live YouTube chat, yep.
Okay, cool. So I don't
in
have
the lower right-hand corner, I think.
That's right.
Hey.
Hey.
Look at that.
Matthew Schuler says, we sound good. Hey, Josh.
Okay.
I see that's the YouTube chat. I will even try to pay closer attention to. No, I won't. Who am I kidding? Who are we kidding?
Okay, so I can put. See, look at this. I can go, woo, send to live. And I've got share screen. I feel like we just both. Let's hide that. Let's hide.
Now you're just getting tricky.
I'm getting tricky. Tricky.
I'm just so happy I can hear you.
I am too.
You know, we have 14 new Chinese listeners just because of you.
Me and me just don't mix, man. It just doesn't happen. Does it feel like it's been forever since we've done this? It feels like it's been a long time.
It's been 2 weeks.
God.
And Ryan's missing out on the whole thing.
Clone Wars. Oh, I thought this said V-Wing, and I was like, what? 2 articles in one day? Woo!
Well, you know, anytime we have a Y-Wing.
Raise that roof, baby. Raise that roof. Because you know what? Well, we'll get into this when we start the episode, which we probably could do. Because we wasted enough fucking time.
Yeah.
With the gosh darn.
And we got an 11:30 hard out, right?
Yes. Okay, so this is going to be tricky. So let's do this. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to make a little time.
I have paper and I have a pen.
I know, but since we've like stopped so many times, we're going to do this for like a good solid 4 or 5 seconds. And then that will tell me that this is happening at 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Start.
Oh, Buffy the Vampire Slayer currently has a watch party. Oh, never mind.
A watch party? Oh my god, that would be so bad. Have a watch party here. I mean, that's what we're doing anyway, but like to purposely. Oh,
you could call it a watch party. They're watching us.
Yeah, well, yes, but I mean, if you actually had like a party together and had a bunch of dudes sitting in front of a computer screen, like, I mean, maybe it'd be fun. I'm sure they could come up with an interesting drinking game besides the leaking.
Have to take a shot every time Uncle Mark forgets what he's talking about. Oh,
you have to drink every second, or you have to like chug a beer for as long as we're down, technologically wise.
We have no listeners then.
But you can stop after one beer. It's that whole rule where, like, if you just finish a beer, then you're good. You're fine.
Oh, Tommy, stop it.
All right, let's get this baby started at 7 minutes. Good morning, X-Wing! Hey, this is not a test. This is OCX Radio. Time to rocket from the Delta Pilot to the 4BZ. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the OCX Radio podcast, broadcasting from beautiful downtown Orange City, Iowa. My name is Aaron, the Coach Crawl, and join with me tonight, the only person that decided to show up is Uncle Mark Tippett, who's currently 400 miles to my left.
Well, the boys are home. Got stuff to talk about. It may just be you and me, but hey, you don't have to have just as long as the talent is here, you don't have to have quality or quantity of information.
That's what I'm thinking. Hold on. I might be able to get a last minute guess. I don't know. He asked to be on, but we'll see. I'm not exactly happy with him, but we'll see. I mean, I want to have my little Mark and me moment before we do this. But we will see. He asked, and I can't type and speak at the same time. There we go. This is awesome radio. I know. There we go. Done. Okay. Mark, what you been up to? It's been 2 weeks.
Work.
Yes.
Work.
Preach.
And there are times where, you know, my job is great and whatnot, and then flies come in the room, and I have to stop and gaze at them. Oh, confirmed kill.
My bad. No, I missed him. He's still around here.
So yeah, it wears on you. But you know, Wednesday night, here we are.
Hump day.
Riotless. Chico-less.
I know. What the fuck are we gonna do? Let's just burn this motherfucker to the ground.
Contentless. You know.
Let's go off the rails and just
it could
go
happen.
Crazy.
It could happen.
We'll probably have more content in this show than we've ever had in the entire history of the show because
or not.
We have to try now.
Oh, damn it.
We have to try. So, or not. I mean, maybe who knows on this one. No, it's been crazy.
How do these guys have a podcast? They can't win at X-Wing, and they can't talk about it.
Look, they probably barely even play X-Wing. Which is true.
Some would think.
Oh, so yeah, no, my hiatus with the whole like thing that I had going, I was involved with a really big lawsuit. My wife and I with an insurance company, and that was taking up like literally all of my energy. And on top of that, work and this and all of my other shit going on. So, but that's over. It's done with. Yeah, it doesn't feel like a win, but it's fucking over. So that's all I care about. But other than that, yeah, work stuff. I tried to get in 2 X-wing games in the last couple of weeks, and I've crashed and burned both times. It was terrible.
I've looked at my X-wing stuff when I went down to dump the dehumidifier.
Oh, hey guys, how's it going? I remember you guys. I remember you. Yeah. No, I got all my stuff here, and I have a kind of a fun little squad I want to put out there, but I just can't find the freaking time. But that and God dang it, freaking flies. I don't know if I told you, but I made the stupidest mistake in my entire life. Like and I've done a lot of stupid stuff. I scheduled my hyperspace X-wing trial the same day as the Iowa State football game. Right? So, needless to say, I'm going to help with registration.
You've canceled the trial, haven't you?
I'm gonna be. Oh man, I tried real hard. I try to be like, oh, what about this weekend? Although this weekend will be great. No, this weekend, and everyone's like, no. The weekend you have it is perfect. I'm like, but it's not for me. So, no, I'm gonna get everything up and going. I'll have the game on at the store, but I also have a golf tournament that I have to organize and get together for. We do the Cyhawk golf tournament. And so I have to get that up and running, and then I have to go get really drunk watching the football game. And then I'm going to come back and congratulate the winners, and we're all going to have beers. So it's still going to be a really good time. I'm just going to be missing for about 5 hours. 4 or 5 hours.
Like 3 rounds. Okay.
Yeah, right? So it shouldn't be that big of a deal. It sounds like we're still going to have a pretty good turnout. I am going to the one in Omaha, so look out, Bonner. Coming for you, buddy. Sparta, where we game? I haven't done that in a while.
Where we game?
Yeah, they're September 28th, so I'm really looking forward to getting back down there. It's been way too long.
There are 3 trials that same weekend. You, Padre, and Titan Games in Springfield.
Yeah, it's apparently a very popular weekend to have an X-wing trial.
But you know what? I don't think I'm playing.
You know, and I was kind of bummed that I wouldn't be playing in mine, except for the fact that I realized that I would probably get fucking dumpstered in 2 rounds because I have not flown against any Republic or Separatist lists yet. Every time I get a game in, it's usually against Kyle, who's running Scum, or it's against one of the locals flying something else. But yeah, I just X-wing is taking a back seat right now.
I've actually flown against a couple of Separatists as CAC, but yeah, and one at Gen Con, but.
And the thing is, I still listen to all the podcasts, but I haven't played against them. So I remember like 2 or 3 weeks ago, where everyone's like, "No, swarm or droid swarms are stupid." And then like, why am I seeing them everywhere?
Well, you saw what won Europe, right?
Yeah,
it's what Matthew Carey took second with at Gen Con. The 3 Inquisitors and Jaden.
Yeah. So all of a sudden, the freaking advanced prototype came out of nowhere, and everyone's like, "Oh shit, these are actually pretty good." Who would have figured?
Yeah.
I don't think I did. I don't think I can call that one. I think I missed the boat on that one too, which my bad. I know I'm pretty good at predicting stuff, but
well, with all the stuff that's out there now, well, actually, this just goes to show we are in the middle of the Wild West again, which is perfect.
Oh shit! Sorry. I just realized my hyperspace trial is September 14th, and guess what's coming out September 13th? Wave 5. Oh no!
Ryan Ledford, where are you?
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness. That's going to be a mess.
And those are legal, aren't they?
Yeah. I would, yeah, if they're released, they're legal. Oh no, that's going to be a mess. Because there's a lot of good stuff that can go in the Y-wing pack that we're going to talk about tonight. There's a lot of good stuff in there, or a lot of different ships, not just the Y-wing. Yeah, no. As Tommy says in here, it's 11 days for events above regionals. Well, this isn't a region. Is it a regional? No, I don't think so. So yeah, it's gonna be legal. Oh my goodness. I did not order enough shit. I wonder if I can up my order. It's 2 weeks out, right? Ooh. Crap. I gotta see what I can get from them. Oh, that's gonna be nuts. Oh boy. Sunfox gonna be out. Y-Wing's gonna be out. I mean, that's really the only 2 new ships, but still, those are some huge ships to drop right before an X-Wing hyperspace trial.
And since my birthday is like a week and a half after that, I'm wondering how many Y-Wings I'll get for my birthday from dedicated fans of OCX.
Oh wow. That is low. What happened to your little piece of paper that said no soliciting?
I've been around Dion too much.
He has ruined you.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. We are not prepared. Not at all. Not at all. Oh.
So Coach, I had an interesting conversation the other day. You remember when I posted that, pull me out of my funk?
Yes. Oh, yes, I do remember that. Mm-hmm.
And then Chico jumped in and said, "Well, how do you expect that you were going to get a press pass? You don't do streaming and blah blah blah." And I thought, you missed it. You missed my question. That's the reason I replied with, "Never mind." Just been in a funk. I've been listening to the podcast when I can, but I had a conversation, and somebody asked me, "Why do you live cast when all we see is Coach with some T-shirts and the flags behind him, and you in your dining room, brightly lit, and on Topsky in his living room, darkly lit, and occasionally Chico painting something, being disinterested in the corner."
Super disinterested.
And then they said, "But when you listen to the podcast, it's really great, but you guys don't do anything." I said,
"What do you mean you don't do anything?"
"When we're live."
Oh, you mean I don't get up and dance around like a monkey?
We don't have green screens, and we don't have things in the background. And my comment was, well, you're looking at a lot of technologically disadvantaged individuals. And I suppose if we had the time, the money, the effort, and the know-how, we might do that. We're lucky to get this thing turned on.
We were lucky to even get the damn thing to work today. Don't be throwing green screens at us.
So
now,
I don't know if it was a attempted manipulation or what.
Planting the seed. Let's see here. Here's a.
So I'm, and the more I thought about it, I said, you miss the true essence when you don't watch. But yeah, we do sound pretty good on the podcast because, I downloaded our last one. I went, wow, for all the issues we were having, this turned out pretty clean.
Oh yeah. And, I actually hopped on. I've been hopping on Luke Carrington's Paintcast, the OCX / Gold Squadron Paintcast.
Traitor.
And and he just kind of mentioned on the other night. He's like, hey, he gave us a nice plug. Says if you guys are ever interested in watching the most interactive X-wing show ever, check OCX out on Wednesday nights. And just like Jacob said here in the chat, he's like, we have a live chat. So the show can go wherever. It's I mean, we try to do show notes, but we never stick to them. It's always the chat might bring up a really good question, and that sparks off a whole half-hour conversation, or something happens or something else goes awry, and we don't edit it. I mean, all we do is edit like our commercial in, and that's about it. What you guys get is what you see. Well, you guys get on the podcast. If you're listening, you're missing out on probably, I would say 15% of runtime, but you're missing out on like 45% great content because
Probably not tonight, but
hey, you never know. Who knows? We never know what's going to happen on this show. It's the wild west, baby.
I did listen to Stay on Target today, and I enjoyed their conversation. And Gordon, Mikhail never realized that the Gordon rule was for you not to drink. He thought it was a rule that was put in place because Gordon had been obnoxious on our show. And he was highly offended and went to great lengths to explain just exactly what the Gordon rule was.
Did he get it right?
I'm not sure.
Nobody can get the Gordon rule right. I don't understand it. Everyone has their own version of it.
He had an interesting take of it, but yeah, if you want to hear what he said, go out and find Stay on Target, their latest download, and listen to it, because Mikhail it was a two-man trip on this one, and so it was good.
Huh.
And listening to D give his perspective on the European championships was fun. Off of the who are they this week? Fly better.
Who are they this week?
Jump up and down and scream. My socks. I don't remember. But,
it's the D and Ryan bickering fest or something like that, according to Facebook.
It was more of a love fest this week, but D had been gone.
I mean, are people just joining into the Fly Better podcast now that they've been rebranded, and they're just like, oh man, this bickering back and forth is really bad. I'm like, dude, that's been there for 4 years.
They're confused because it's episode 11.
Oh, instead of episode like 411 or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh well, everyone's got their opinions and they're entitled to them, but
and they're wrong.
That's what Facebook is for. Opinions. Yeah. Anyway, hey Mark, we got news.
Yes, we do.
We got two. Now it's a big day for Y-Wings. It's been a big week for Y-Wings because number one, we got a new article about the Republic Y-Wings, which this guy right here is super excited about. I am too. I like my Y-Wings as well. But we also got a new trailer for episode 9.
Yes, we did.
And if your little eye spied what I spied, we also get Resistance Y-Wings.
And something big and lunky that we're not sure what it is.
Yeah, just a giant floating inflatable, I guess, or something like that. So my best comment was it was a VFX or a VFX maybe.
Sure.
VFX stand-in for something else. I'm like, oh, that's pretty bad.
It had a Millennium Falcon cockpit on the side of it.
Yeah. I thought it was the Millennium Falcon in my first line. And then I looked at it, I'm like, well, that's definitely not the Millennium Falcon. And for a while, I was thinking it was the Ebon Hawk. And I was like, whoa, they're going way back and bringing the Ebon Hawk back. But it was not. I don't think it is. Anyway. But yes, Resistance, Y-Wings, and B-Wings were in there.
Yeah, baby.
So
yeah, I'm hyped. Two of my three favorite ships.
That's going to be crazy. I mean, in some aspect, I want them to have new ships, but at the same time, I'm like, they're kind of just going through the line. Republic, Rebels, and Resistance. Yeah. You might as well just give them all the same thing.
Plus, I already own them.
Yeah, exactly. I already own enough. But you don't own the new shielded Y-Wings, which are fantastic.
And remember, my birthday is about a week and a half after those come out. So,
man, you're going to plug that hard, aren't you? Well, I tell you what.
And we also have to mention that we're celebrating my minion's birthday this week.
Whose birthday is that? Oh,
Matthew Evans.
Matthew Evans. I knew that.
Who will sneak on here sooner or later, I'm sure.
Oh, did you know whose birthday it is today?
No.
It is a certain person that many people know. I don't know if everyone likes him or not. You know, it's debatable. But I just want to send out a huge happy birthday to Andrew Twa. If you're watching, I would stick around for the break because I'll sing you happy birthday. But I'm not going to do it now because it's boring. And we have Y-Wings to talk about, damn it. Oh, yes, AJ's in the chat. Hi, AJ. How are you? I miss
forever,
you.
AJ.
Yeah, it has been way too long. Way, way, way too long. Oh, goodness gracious. What did I just do?
I don't know. We're still working. There? Yeah, I'm here.
All right, perfect. All right. Let's see if I can bring this baby back up. Aha, I can. All right, guys. We are talking with... Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look what I can do. I can do fun stuff like this. Oh, this is cool. This is... Now, I don't know if people are going to be able to see this or not on the actual... Or read it anyway.
Every touch of the button, it could be a new experience.
Oh, look at this. This will work. This will work. I like this. This is going to be good. All right. Let's drag that. Oh, they can't see it yet because I didn't send it to live like I did right now. All right. So, guys, we got the Y-Wing. We got the Republic BTLB Y-Wing.
Woot.
I'm excited. It's got an interesting dial. It's not very much different than the regular Y-Wing. In fact, I don't see any differences. Do you, Mark?
Well, the 1.0. I mean, we only have blue 1 and blue 2. So it's going to be tough to, shuck the stress. But we do have Talon rolls at 3 and a red 4 straight and a red 4K turn.
They've got Talon. They don't have Talon rolls, you crazy bastard.
Oh, I'm sorry. Those are 3 hards. I got my ears fixed. I got to get my eyes fixed.
Yeah,
boy,
no,
wouldn't that have been interesting the first time I tried to pull that off?
Three hard turn Talon rolls on the freaking Y-Wing. That would be awesome. Yeah, nothing crazy about the dial. Don't get stressed. Although you're a Y-Wing, so 1 or 2 straights is really all you're going to want to do, aren't they?
Unless you're feeling, crazy and you want to go 3.
Let's see. I want to bring you to the front. There we go. Let's bring you to the front. Send a lot. Oh, that didn't do anything. Would a 1 bank blue really make this ship stand out? I got a feeling it would.
It would help. It would help. I don't have a current dial handy.
I think
look at it.
I think it really would. I think it would be let's see if we can do. Oh man, that's even better. There we go. Now we're cooking with fire. Wait, I got to send it to live. There we go. Boom. Much better. All right. But that's really not the biggest thing that I wanted to go over because the dial's pretty mediocre, which is fine.
But did you see the pilots?
Yeah. Like this guy right here.
Yeah.
Good old Anakin Skywalker. Old Annie. Look at you. Hero of the Republic. If they only knew. Now, his ability is interesting. It's after you fully execute a maneuver. Excuse me. If there's any enemy ships in your forward arc at range 0 to 1 or in your bullseye. Now, it doesn't give a range band for your bullseye. It's just in your bullseye. You can spend 1 force charge to remove a stress token, which, for these guys, is super awesome. Because they can't turn. And if you do, though, that 4K turn, You know, you ram these guys right down the middle and you 4K turn, you're bound to have somebody possibly in your bullseye arc. You shed that stress. Boom. You get to take an action.
Oh yeah, you've got 3 force tokens. You just spend a force and boom, it's gone.
And he's got 3.
Right.
So he's got plenty to burn, guys, and he's an I6. I mean, you put turrets on these things, that's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, because it doesn't say indicating of your turret arc. It's just forward arc or your bullseye, range 0 to 1.
And you know, I've always said if I ever move over a speed 3, I might have a nosebleed. So, you know, this is right in my wheelhouse.
This is in your wheelhouse. You can fly an ace pilot in a Y-wing, Mark. What has the fucking world come to? What has the world come to?
Too much fun.
Oh.
Now give me some cluster mines and I'll make your day a living.
As Tommy just put in the chat, PS6 proton torpedoes? Are you kidding me? With 2 force charges left over? Oh my God. This is oh boy. This is gonna be fun. It's probably gonna be gross.
Could this get me in the top 64 at this last chance to try it?
I think so. Come on, think about it. All these people, all these top players know how to go is fly fast. They don't know what to do with a 1 straight.
Have them get behind me on a Sunday afternoon and watch them all flipping me off and cursing as they try to pass me.
Exactly.
Right.
Now all the I believe this is a new ship ability, the plated hull. If I'm wrong, somebody will remind me.
And what's really cool? Yeah, go ahead.
I like it. While you defend, if you are not critically damaged, change 1 crit result to a hit result.
Yep.
Now, here's okay, never mind. It says while you defend. I was like, can you do this on your end too? That would be fucking cool. But you cannot. It's while you're defending and you're not shooting while you're defending. I don't think. Not yet anyway. Who knows? But
bonus attack.
It's a kind of cool. It's a 5-hull 3 shield ship. So if you're not critically damaged, that could be pretty big in the late game where all you've taken is hull damage. You're like, well, not today. You can pass that direct hit on to the next turn while he shoots at you, but I think it's pretty cool. Now, is anything different on here than a normal Y-wing? I don't think so.
I don't know. You've still got the red barrel roll and the red reload.
Yep, and the red reroll. So nothing too different there, which isn't a big deal.
But still you get the barrel roll, which we never had in 1.0. So.
Oh yeah. Now the chat brought up Ahsoka Tano, and now this is her. Does she have a? Is she just a gunner? Or does she actually have a... No, it looks like she's just a gunner. So Ahsoka Tano is in a gunner slot. Adds a force. Oh, my God. Could you have 4 force on Anakin? You could. Oh. I mean, I get... Oh, Jesus. It's after you execute a maneuver, you may spend 1 force charge and choose a friendly ship at range 1 to 3 in your firing arc. If you do, it may perform a red focus action even while stressed. So,
hey, are those TLTs?
Those are TLTs. That's confirmed right here, ladies and gentlemen. That is a TLT canopy. Get ready because it's coming back.
You are mine now.
All you playtesters out there right now, I know you guys are. I'm speculating because I'm not a playtester, but I know it's coming back. You know it is. It's got to come back. It's right there in the picture. You can see it with your own naked eyes. There's 2 guns on the inside and they're lasers. What do you call that? A twin laser turret.
And you all thought I was obnoxious with a dorsal turret.
Now that is interesting. To Tommy, once again, I don't even know why he's not on the show yet. Whatever. We'll get him on. After you execute, so it's not fully execute, which is awesome because you can totally whiff, but as long as you executed a maneuver, not fully execute, which is interesting these days, you can still give a ship range 1 to 3, so it's not yourself, a red focus action, which could come in very, very handy for those proton or advanced proton torpedoes.
Well, sure.
Especially on someone like Anakin, where he's like, "Guess where I'm gonna go? I'm gonna 4K turn, shed my stress. I've got a red. Ooh, no, he can't do that. No, he'll be stressed. Nope, never mind. Never mind. Anyway, it'll probably happen, something like that. But yeah, that's got advanced advanced torpedoes written all over it, if you ask. But nobody does, so we'll move on. Let's see who else is. We did that. Okay, let's save those two for later. Let's get into the old chop. I'm really happy they brought him in, especially in the Republic era, because he's Chopper and he's awesome. He is a droid slot. At the setup, you equip the side face up, so he's a dual-sided card because he's got dual personalities. One day he's sweet, and the next day he's fucking crazy. But it's after you execute a maneuver, you may spend 1 charge, which he has 2, to perform a red evade action, even while stressed. And then during the end phase, if he doesn't have any more charges on him, you flip him over to his crazy side. Which, how important are evades on Y-Wings? Or arcs? Wait, can arcs take the droid slot? Yeah, I think they can.
Are you sure?
No, they got the gunner. Anyway, droid slot's pretty awesome. I believe you can equip him on the Jedi Starfighters, though.
Yes.
So, interesting. Michael Atchison in the chat. Shout out, by the way. Gonna kick your ass September 14th. Just gonna let you know. Go State. But he says yes to something in the chat. I don't know if it's a question in there or it's the ARC. So I'm gonna go with he's saying yes to the ARC, that the ARCs can take droids. Whatever. I suppose I could just look it up, but whatever. Anyway, so you I think that's
Ryan's job.
That's Ryan's job, right? I know. See what happens. The train is off the rails, ladies and gentlemen.
Just because he's moving.
But hi, Padre. Padre's in the house. He's still alive. Astromex on ARC. Yes, I was right, even though it didn't look like it. But arcs do get droid slots, so yes, you could put Chopper on an arc. And an arc with an evade action, I think, is pretty damn good. Oh, does that open the door open to shit? Never mind. I'm drawing blanks here. Dude, lately my 1.0 and my 2.0 minds are like in a constant battle right now. What am I? Oh, I'm thinking of Juke. Yeah, Juke still works the same way. Sort of. So that's an opportunity for you to put Juke on a Jedi Starfighter, essentially. Which they can already do. They can already do the evade action, but this gives him never mind. That's a bad combination. Don't do that. Imagine how. Okay, so here's the situation. Tommy's bringing up a good one. Coach, imagine having Sense Mace with erratic Chopper running around jamming people. Well, that's a good question, Tommy, because what happens to Chopper when he flips around? Well, he goes erratic. And after you execute a maneuver, you must choose a ship at range 0 to 1, and it gains 1 jam token. Ugh, that's crazy.
And watch your friends turn on you and shoot you.
Just send him out there into the back of the... Oh, man. He's just crazy. Now, it's choose a ship. So, more likely than not, you are in control. So, even if you do end up where you have a friendly ship next to you and an enemy ship next to you, you can still choose the enemy ship. But you have to choose one ship. So, just...
Right.
Maybe after Chopper goes fucking crazy, just don't be don't,
Just
don't be
nose
flying
into
in
the
formation
crowd.
a whole lot.
Just find that swarm and go park in it.
Oh, that's right. Jedi can't take Juke because it's an elite pilot slot, and they have Jedi powers, Force powers, or whatever. Boo! You just wait. There will be a Jedi out there that can have both, but he'll be a pilot skill 1, and it'll be great. But anyway, yeah, Chopper erratic is pretty funny. I really do like the way they did that. That's awesome. Okay, so another let's go with Matchstick. Matchstick's interesting. Pilot skill 4. While you perform a primary or turret attack, you may reroll 1 attack die for each red token you have. Now, this gets interesting because target locks are red tokens. So if he's stressed and has a target lock, he gets to reroll 2 attack dice, which is awesome. That's pretty cool. You just throw that target lock out there. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna save that for this torpedo when I really need it. But right now, I'm just gonna run around with my dorsal turret and just screw things up. Or because he's getting 2 rerolls, baby. It's
That's
awesome.
right.
Even, to tell you the truth, even on his primary attack, you get to reroll both dice.
And he's a pilot initiative 4.
And that's a good spot to be at. I really do like that. And to tell you the truth, when you pair Matchstick up with Ahsoka Tano in her gunner slot, she passes he gets to take a red focus action. So there's a stress token, which maybe he already got a target lock before. So he's got target lock, stress, focus. He's re-rolling 2 dice, and he's got a focus to spend. I like that a lot. That's pretty cool. That's interesting. Yes, that is where my 1.0 brain did not factor in this, because there are no blue tokens left. There's only red target lock tokens, and then the lock, that the number that is on it. So,
well, that's cool. But did you see that R2D2 now pilots a ship?
yes, I did.
At the start of the engagement phase, if there's any enemy ship within your rear arc, gain 1 calculate token.
Where is he? There he is. Got it.
So
there he is.
If you're sneaking up behind him, he's going, thanks.
Yeah. And I mean, before we get too much into R2D2, the chat, Ryan Burney, sorry, I'll get it right one of you. I swear to God, I'll get it right. You can target lock friendly ships as well. so just target lock your buddy, I guess. And in case if somebody decides to fly in like an ace, I don't know, who's conveniently in your turret arc but not on your primary, you still get rerolls. So that's pretty cool. There's left-right arrows and oh yeah, I know there is, but I like to go back and forth to the thing. Stop railroading me, Tommy. Damn it. He's gonna get more. Tommy's gonna get mentioned more in this podcast tonight than he has in probably every single one of them.
And I haven't heard his name brought up at all in Stay on Target, so he must have hacked all of them off.
I think they figured out that he's true OCX anyway, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so R2D2, it's interesting. Start of the engagement phase. Enemy ships in your rear. That's rear arc, though, which is interesting. Because they don't have the natural rear arc. So does that matter? It's just, if it's back there anyway, you gain 1 calculate token? I would assume so. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's how it works.
And then throw C3PO on there.
So C3PO does some fun stuff. Well, we already know what C3PO does. Do we know what the C?
While you defend, if you are calculating, you may reroll 1 defense die. After you perform a calculate action, gain a calculate token.
So now I'm drawing a blank. Have we already seen C3PO Republic? Yes. No?
I don't think so.
No. Okay. No, we haven't. No. So this is okay, but this is a little different than his other ones. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. The other ones, if you gain a calculate token, you get a calculate token, isn't it? Whatever. Anyway, well, it's super bad. But it's when you defend, yeah, you're calculating and reroll one defense dice. That's pretty good.
Look, everybody, you're trying to get content from the talent, so bear with us.
We are just the pretty faces here. We just read what's been given to us. We are the actors of OCX. We just react. We don't provide. We're trying our best here, man.
Not a thing worthwhile.
Oh boy. No, I like C3PO. You know what tells me about C3PO? I don't think he's going to be too expensive either. I mean, he's not going to be cheap. He's not going to be like 2 points, but I think he might be like 6 or 5, something like that. Speculating wise, you're not getting a ton out of him, but it is re-rolling a defense dice. But you have to be calculated. So
Right.
It goes good with R2D2, but R2D2. But anyway, ion cannon turret. We've had that already, haven't we?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Don't need to see that, but hey, it's in there.
And proton bombs.
Let's go with. Let's see. We haven't done Goji yet. Goji is a pilot skill 2. Y-wing pilot. Excuse me. And while a friendly ship at 0 to 3 defends, it may roll 1 additional defense die for each friendly bomb or mine at range 0 to 1 of it. Now, this just seems like too much work for me. So here's the thing. We know cluster mines are coming back, right? We've seen them in the card packs. We know they're coming back. Is a cluster mine 3 mines or is it 1? I'm going to go with
1.0 it was 3.
I think it's still going to be 3. So cluster mines on Goji is going to be really good. Like he'll just spit them out and he can re-roll freaking as many defense dice. Well, he gets to roll 1 or no. Wow. He can roll 1 additional defense die for each friendly bomb. So he would be rolling 4 defense dice if he dropped a cluster mine.
I like that.
Yeah, he can.
Especially to go with the 1 that you get with the ship.
Yeah, he can use his own bombs because it's when a friendly ship at range 0 to 3. Well, he's in range 0 of himself.
Right.
Whenever he defends, and whenever you drop a bomb, it's always range 0 or 1 of yourself. It's usually range 1.
Yeah, but don't.
If it's range 0, you're doing it wrong.
don't get your thought process between 1.0 and 2.0 because you drop your bomb before you move.
Yeah, but you could plan that out. I mean, I still think it's 1 back, 1 forward. You're still range 1 of a bomb.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, and they're small base, so it's not like you're moving too far.
I don't have a template in front of me, so yeah, we'll go with what you said. See how easy I am?
Well, see, here's the thing. Okay, so the chat's arguing with me here. Cluster mine is still 1 device, not 3, but it doesn't say device. It says
mine
friendly bomb or mine. Oh, Tommy says you move out of range 1. Boo, Tommy. I'm sick and tired of you correcting me.
Hard ones when we really need one.
Okay, so if the chat is right, which I'm going to go with they're right, and I'm wrong, then Goji just, I don't know, man. He's not doing it for me.
Well, unless he's a daring pilot and likes to drive in between his mines.
Could be, but I still don't. It seems
I just drive over him.
It's just too much.
Drive over him.
Just fuck it. Just I'm getting that defense bonus, baby.
I was
As
at,
mines
I was
explode
at a,
around.
I was at a tournament one time, and the guy, it was in Springfield. The guy had cluster bombs, and he made almost a perfect 45-degree angle with them. And I was flying T-70s, and I said, "Hey, watch this." And I did a three bank and hit all of them and took one damage. So
You
that's
just
how
stared him in the eyes while you did it.
time to
you,
die.
you didn't even look down to see your dice roll as you did it. Okay, so I'm gonna go with a pass on Goji. I mean, if you're looking for a pilot skill 2 Y-wing,
But Oddball is back.
Oddball's back. Yep, he is. He is right. Oh, where the hell is he? There he is. Oddball's back in a Y-wing. After you pilot skill 5, I think he's the same. After you execute a red maneuver or perform a red action, if there's an enemy ship in your bullseye, you may acquire lock on that ship. Now, again, it's no range band, so it's range 0 to 3 of your bullseye arc. Again, it's a bullseye, I know, but I don't know. It's got a barrel roll, so I guess if you really want to.
Michael quit. Michael quit with the negative vibes. Leave Oddball alone, man.
I do like the ability though, because if you bump, you're gonna get a target lock, right? I mean, you should. I mean, if you fall into that weird bump and it's like not in your bullseye, then you messed up. But I do like that it offers for that. You get the target lock. He's not going to shoot you. You K turn with a 4. You got a proton torpedo or something like that. You still have your target lock, so you can launch it. I do like that. Other than that, oh, it's a red maneuver or a red action. Fuck that. No, pass. There's too much shit on there. God. Why are there gotta be so many stipulations on this crap?
It says the man who likes to have Jabba the Hutt fly with him everywhere he wants to go.
Easy. I gotta flip stuff over. I don't have to read too much. I just put extra tokens on my ships. When they're out, they're out. I don't get it. Yeah, okay. So there you go. Chat says Oddball's ability is best on low pilot skill abilities, but he's a pilot skill 5. So whatever. Pass. Let's see. Did a Sokatano. We did Matchstick. All right.
Broadside.
Broadside's left. Pilot skill 3. Perform a turret attack if your turret indicator is in your broadsides. But you may
I saw what you did there.
you may change one blank result to a focus result. It's not bad. It's simple. It's easy. Ion, dorsal, whatever turret you want to do. Blank result goes to a focus. So it seems pretty easy. Just focus with them all the time.
And then we've got the Shadow Squadron and the Red Squadron bombers that roll it out at 3 and 2 pilot skills.
Yeah, I think Shadow's 3 and
yep.
And that pretty much runs out all the pilots. I don't know. Broadside again.
It's giving you a small Benny. So
yeah,
from the Y-wing point of view, any Benny's a good Benny.
Depends on how it'll depend on how cheap they are. You know, if he's like 4 points cheaper or more expensive than the Shadow Squadron pilot, then hell yeah, I'll take him.
I mean, as long as they can give me 5 of them, I'll be fine.
I'm pretty sure you'll be able to run 5. Well, I don't know. That could be interesting. We'll see. The big one the 2 big ones I wanted to talk about, excuse me, are first we're going to go with precognitive reflexes. Now, small base ship, force, power. It's after you reveal your dial, you may spend 1 force charge to perform a barrel roll or boost action. Then if you performed an action you do not have on your action bar, you can gain 1 stress. If you do, you cannot perform another action during your activation, which makes sense because you have a stress token, right?
Sure.
Oh, sorry, strain token, not stress. It's a strain token. Which, Mark, what does a strain token do?
Haven't got a clue.
Damn it!
No, a strain token reduces your agility, but as soon as you get shot at, you lose the stress for the strain.
That's what I thought. And it's a red token as well, correct?
I believe so, yes.
So Matchstick can make use of that if he really wants to boost, and then he's still getting his rerolls his reroll anyway. Oh, he can't take it. It's a force power. What the fuck am I talking about? Never mind. So this is a force powered small base ship. So you're looking at, I don't know, is this good on Vader? Is this good on you're spending a force to do a barrel roll or a boost action. Now, granted, I could see this on Vader, he gets his boost, but he's getting that with auto thrusters anyway. If you have the boost or barrel roll action on your bar, you don't gain the stress token, and you still get to perform another action. So this is just yet another way to get repositioning and action economy in one ship. Aces, Kylo's gonna love this card. I remember, I think I remember Ryan Topsky saying that Jedi Knights would love this card. They're kind of a mid PS anyway, but to get that boost barrel, which they have on their bar, and then take a focus, I think that would be pretty good. You're spending their 1 force token, though, which, But, I don't know. I also read where this is, what is this? Supernatural Reflexes Light.
Yeah.
And it seems that way. It does kind of, it has that, because it's after you reveal your dial. So you get to do the boost and barrel roll before you move. But strain does not come off with a blue maneuver, if I'm correct. So you're still going to have.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it goes away with a blue maneuver. I think it just goes away when you get shot at. Advanced, yeah. There you go. Raymond Fox, shout out to you. He says it's basically advanced sensors. yeah, pretty much.
With a force. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, for it's advanced sensors for force users. So, yay!
What's a force user?
What's that purple token they got next to their card?
I'm asking for a friend.
I don't believe those don't recuperate after you use them.
Sure you do.
So, yeah. That's a good way to look at that. It's force power advanced sensors in 1.0. Now, not quite, because you don't. No, because you still get to take another action, but you still have to maneuver. Now, let me go back to that. Damn it! Now I'm confused. After you reveal your dial, you may spend 1 force save. Okay, so you can do the boost barrel roll before you move. Huh. Okay, so then if you performed an action you do not have on your action bar, gain 1 stress token.
Right.
So you do your boost barrel roll, then you move, then you take your other action. If you barrel rolled, but you
do you get another action though?
It doesn't say you don't. It's just if you gain a strain token, if you do, you cannot perform another action during your activation. I'm assuming you only do the bottom half if you take the strain token. Weird. That's the way I'm going to go with it. It's not that hard, Coach. It is, Mad Medic. Fucking A, it is. Schluter
If
says
you,
no additional actions.
yeah, if you use the force token to do this action early, that supersedes your action. So you've used your action and you don't get an action after you move. Am I interpreting that right?
Well, okay, so here. Okay, so the if you do is starting from the very top of the paragraph. All right, I guess that's not the way I would read it, but you know, I'm bad at this game.
No,
So
you're from Iowa.
I'm from Iowa. We don't read too good. All right, moving on to foresight. Jeez. I should have never even brought. I shouldn't even bring these cards up. It's terrible. Foresight.
After an enemy ship executes a maneuver, you may spend one force to perform this attack as a bonus attack. You may change one focus result to a hit result. Your dice cannot be modified otherwise.
So it's snapshot for force users, sort of.
Range 1 or range 2 with no modifiers.
It's way better. It's 1 to 3. No. Oh shit! And this is a it's got the little missile on it, so you don't get to get range bonuses.
Right. Range 2 or no 2 dice.
No, it's 2 dice. Range 1 to 3,
but no modifiers.
Well, you get to change a focus to a hit.
Right, but you don't get the range 3 or the range 1
Yes, you don't get the range modifiers. Yeah, this is... Everyone's already saying spam on Jedi Knights. Just, they're cheap enough. We'll see if this is cheap enough. Just a bunch of them. Just, you know what? Everyone's shooting twice, and there's a modification on a focus for free. Yeah, I'll take that all day. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go out and buy myself 4 freaking Ether Sprites. Jedi Knights, because I call Jedi Knights being the unsung heroes of the Republic. And yeah, I'll take this all day. All night long. All night. That's what I'm going to do. It's my new list. I got it. It's in the bag. You know what really bothered me, though, Mark?
What was that, Coach?
There is not a single... Now, before I open my mouth, I should make sure. There is not a single EPT in this pack that they've spoiled.
Okay.
So they've got 2 force cards in here in a pack where there's only 1 force user pilot.
Okay.
That seems like freaking crap.
Well, have you thumbed through the EPTs you've already got?
Yes, I know. They're crap anyway.
But there's a lot of them.
But I thought for an instant that with the Y-Wing, it would have, I don't know, maybe had some cool EPTs in it. It's a Y-Wing. But I guess not. Oh, well. So what is your takeaway, Mark, from the Y-Wing reveal?
That my birthday is a week and a half after they come out. Yeah.
That's not near enough time to get shipping out, especially for me, Mark. I require a 3 to 5 month fucking heads up time.
I know. And it's, you know me, they're Y-Wings. I'll fly them. I'll try them out. It'll be fun to run a couple of those up with an arc on either side, maybe, or torrents. I haven't really played with the Republic yet. I've got some of the Republic stuff. That'll give me a reason to mess with it a little bit. I'm I'm trying to put together 3 or 4 builds and just kind of focus on those on the off chance I get to come up to Worlds. But yeah, I see. Yeah, Tommy. Yes, I need one painted in OCX colors. Actually, I need another old Y-wing painted in OCX colors since one of mine went away during the CAC.
Donated. It was donated.
No, it was my arm was twisted behind my back, and you know it. But anyway,
You know, the funny thing about that is it was either going to be a Y-wing from Uncle Mark or a ship painted by Padre.
and he got both
And for some reason, he got both
on the same day.
on the same day. So, how about that? You made Mark. I think it was another Mark, I believe.
Yes, it was, and I made him wait.
Yeah, we all made everyone wait. Unfortunately. But yes, so far everyone's gotten their stuff. I think if you haven't, then I totally forgot about it. The templates are. I do have templates that are going to go out. I just had to wait till. Oh yeah. I just had to wait for all the people to get back to me that are worthy of templates to tell me they want a template. So I got them all packaged up. Just need to slap the old sticker on it and spend the old money to get them shipped out to fucking Australia, Ashley. Jesus. I thought AJ was bad. Just a little shout out to Ashley out there in Australia for you. So, I hope they price the Y-wings the same as the Rebels. You know, where you can fly a bunch of them. You know, I don't think the plated hull might play with it a little bit. It's a additional feature that the other Y-wings don't have, but I don't know if it's enough to tweak them up too high in prices.
Well, as it says here, long before the BTL A4 Y-wing became the workhorse of the Rebel Alliance starfighter squadrons, the Galactic Republic employed the BTL-B to fight the Separatist threat in the Clone Wars.
Would you go from B to 4A? I mean,
or A4, maybe
BTL.
Maybe you go back because they took all the armor off.
What the hell is it? BTL A. What's the original one? You just read it.
I just read it.
I know. I don't remember it.
The BTL A4 Y-wing became the workhorse of the Rebel Alliance. The Galactic Republic employed the BTL-B to fight the Separatist threat in the Clone Wars.
Now, how does that make sense? You have the BTL-B, right?
Okay, despite sharing the same namesake, several key differences distinguish these ships from another, beginning with the BTL-B's plated hull, where Rebel engineers valued extra speed, yeah, right, and maneuverability. That came with stripping away the Y-wing's layers of armor. The Republic version trades his speed, and the thick hide that makes it highly resilient to critical damage.
Is that whole paragraph the joke that FFG always has in their previews?
It must be. Speed, maneuverability. Yes. We are Y-wings.
Somebody started reading this paragraph and like, we're talking about Y-wings, right? Oh boy. Yeah, someone's gonna have to educate me on that, how they went from B to a 4A or A4 or whatever the hell.
But look at all that surface that you got to repaint.
I know. It's so pretty.
And the pilot cards are pretty too. It gives you kind of an idea of the paint schemes for the different pilots too.
Yeah, those are sexy. I'm downright. I'm gonna pick up a couple of those. Those are pretty hot. I'd slap some paint on it.
depending on how it goes with my birthday, will depend on how many I pick up.
I feel like we got to have a birthday episode or something like that. Here, fuck it.
Here,
Hold on. Let me add something here.
I want to sit on my throne of white wing.
Just for everyone at home. When's your birthday? Week and a half?
September 23rd, the same as your son's.
Oh, that's right. Oh, we're going to have to call you. Oh. I can't see the rest of it, so we'll see how this turns out. Oh, wait. Oh, this is great. We'll do a little God dang it, what's the word for it? X-Wing app fun with this one. And
I'm waiting for something to spring up.
just wait. I gotta reduce our boxes here a little bit and send to live. There we go. Mark's birthday is September italics 23rd. Just for all of you wondering, I have his address, so if you really want to know, I can give it to you. I'm pretty sure I have your address. Oh. What's happening, Mark? Mark! We missed you! Not this Mark! The Mark on the other side of the world! It's the Coach and Mark show tonight, if anyone's wondering, if you're just joining in. We scared away everyone else. No one else wants to podcast with us.
All talent, no content.
All talent, no content. Just pure God-given talent.
And good looks.
And good looks. I'm sorry. I forgot that one. Take away from the Y-Wing. I am probably most looking forward to Anakin. I think he's going to be fun and interesting. I mean, what is that? 5 hull, 3 shields, pilot skill 6,
and
awesome ability.
And if you take a crit, but you haven't turned a crit up yet, just turn it over.
Now, prove me if I'm wrong, but do we have an R2-D2 astromech? We got to have an R2-D2 astromech, don't we? Got to.
Well, we've got an R2-D2 pilot.
Galactic Republic. There we go. All right.
R2-D2 crew.
We're going to test her out. We'll find out here in 2 seconds, thanks to Launch Bay Next, a wonderful app where you can browse and add and put all your favorite stuff onto your mobile device like this right here. It's super easy to use. It is the best app on your phone that you can get. I'm pretty sure it's for iOS and Android. It is called Launch Bay Next. It is by our good friend Andre. He is the man. And they do not have an R2-D2 astromech out there yet, which is very, very interesting.
It's right there.
Now, Mark, do you think we're going to get an R2-D2 astromech in the Y-Wing Republic pack? Because they don't always spoil everything.
I don't know.
It would seem counterintuitive, big word of the day, ladies and gentlemen, to have an R2-D2 pilot card and not have the R2-D2 astromech. That just...
Well, I guess we know we got the C-3PO crew card.
We have the R2-D2 pilot. Why don't we have the R2-D2 astromech? I mean, come on. What are they doing?
Nope, Coach. Lately, they have been spoiling.
They've been spoiling everything in second edition.
See, there's Tommy being the downer again.
Yeah, what the hell, man? Quit it with all them negative waves. If I want R2-D2 astromech in the Y-Wing pack, I'm gonna get R2-D2 astromech in the Y-Wing pack. There's a funny little YouTube video where it's got R2-D2 subtitles, and they took clips from the movie. You ever seen that one?
No, I haven't.
And it's got Anakin. I think it's in Revenge of the Sith. Is that right? Sure. Yeah, Revenge of the Sith, and they're flying through the thing, and it's got. So what do you want me to do now? He's like, I don't know, lock onto that thing. Or he's like, there's 312 objects out here. Which one do you want me to lock onto? And Anakin's like, how about the General Grievous ship? He's like, well, why didn't you just fucking say that? it's just R2D2 being a dick, which we all know he is because he's way smarter than anyone in the entire trilogy, and yet we don't know because we don't speak R2D2. But it was my one good laugh for the day. I saw that. But anyway. Well, I think we're going to send this off to commercial break. Let's see. Chat, do you have a specific Disney song that you would like to be put in the commercial? Now, I'm going to give you a one-up. This can be any Disney song produced by any podcast out there. So, any one of them. I can go get the Farmer's song or Dioon's song or whatever. I can get all of them. I have the power. Lion King. Do which one's Lion King? Anyway, the Lion King one. I'll make a crate out of you. That's a good one too.
Actually, I liked our commercial from the last time. I hadn't heard that one before with the Good Morning X-Wing.
Maybe I should go listen to our last episode.
Well, it was you on a remix. God.
Aladdin one. Nobody's saying the right one, though.
Coach, we got to have,
no one drinks like our coach. No one swears like our coach. No one does the podcasting like our little coach. And he always has something to say to everyone. Oh, what a guy, our coach. I don't think that's the right one, but it's something like that. Chico's song. I don't know what Chico did, like 5 of them. Oh, the Aladdin one, Chico song. Well, that narrows it down. All right, I got 3 of them here.
Gosh, nobody wants Jabba the Hutt? Damn.
Jabba the Hutt. We're not doing that again. You did that last time. I tell you what, we'll throw a poll up on the Facebook page tomorrow to see which commercial makes it or which song makes it in the commercial. Which we are going to send it off right now.
Hola.
1 hour, 17 minutes, and 40 seconds.
Booyah.
Man, I really like this pen. It writes really nice.
So now what do we do? What's the Dog and Pony show to go for next?
Well, Marcel Manzano really wanted to be on the show.
Okay.
And he said, what time leaving work now? And that was at 9:33. Commercial. Question mark, laugh out loud. Yes, commercial, you dork. We do commercials. Listen to us once in a while. But
well, that'll be good if Marcel could come on with us. I've got some questions about Europe and everything.
I figured that's what we spend the second half talking about, Europe.
I haven't had a chance to.
I
haven't had a chance to even talk to Tyler at any length because literally he landed. Let's see. When I talked to him, he had landed and been up 21 hours and was driving 3 hours home because he had a meeting at 8 o'clock the next morning.
Yeah, that had to be a freaking drain.
I figure he got out of work Tuesday night and just went straight home and went to bed.
Who won? Poland won that, didn't they? No,
Spain.
Spain won it. That's right.
And one of their players went 10-0 and then turned around and won the whole European. He didn't lose a game all weekend.
Holy shit!
Won 10
games. Get that guy on.
Yeah. And he was flying the 3 Inquisitors and Jendon.
I feel like that list has. I mean, you got to know that list, and you got to fly it right.
But you don't want to fly it in a 2-hour competition, man.
No, God, no. But there's got to be some sort of like a
my thought is, you know me, Mr. Subtle. I see those like that. I'm pulling all 4 of my ships at one. I'll take a chance at getting on my flank or whatnot, because if I'm in the T-70s, I can get turned around.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that I want to put 12 dice or more on one,
right into it.
Something's going to get through sooner or later.
Yep.
You can't. I've seen green dice. You can't roll evades all the time. Well,
you're usually flying something beefy, so it should be able to take a beating. But by the end, I mean, it should be one ship for one ship, and usually their ship is a lot more expensive or detrimental to their list than yours.
I'm a huge purveyor of beating the snot out of things, so or get by it and take Jendon out.
I mean, they're super nimble ships. They've got they got the force power. They've got a great dial. They got all the actions you want. Why? Now this is a mystery to me. Is why did we all be like, we just dismissed it? We're just like,
you're right. Kai was from Germany. I thought it was one of the Spain guys that went 10-0 all the way through. Raymond Fox is correcting me. And
hi, Padre.
He was correct to correct me because I need correcting.
It's just interesting to me that it did it fly under the radar that much.
Matthew Carey, I watched him at Gen Con, and he played the snot out of that. And ended up second overall.
Okay, well, here's the other question. Did they go down drastically in points then? Because you didn't see anybody flying them at Adepticon.
They came down some. They were more affordable, but they were running with cluster missiles on everything. So
cluster missiles, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Just cheap ordnance.
Okay, so before somebody corrects me, it's either cluster or concussion, but I'm thinking it's cluster.
I would say it's cluster. Concussions are still up there, I think. I think clusters are the cheapest ones you can get. Pretty sure. Which makes sense. It gives them a 3 attack dice ship for 2 rounds.
There's 3 charges.
2 attack, 3 agility, 4 health, compares very close to RZ2. RZ. Hands down, a better platform. Raven Fox says they're just a better platform. We just missed it. Whiffed. Big time. The entire podcast community whiffed.
Yeah, well, wouldn't be the first time.
We can all be wrong once in a while.
Or some of us more than others.
Yeah. We're not 10 minutes. How do I get on? There a link? Oh God. Okay. Yeah. Hold on. Oh shit. We'll see if this will work.
Hey, I'm gonna grab a beer.
Get another beer. All right, Marcel. We'll see if this works. Control V. That's why we got this light stream thing to be easy. Let's see. We can do this. There we go. Minimize that. That can go right there. Send that baby live because I'm going to put Marcel right here. Maybe if he shows up, we'll see. In the meantime, it's question time for Coach. Any questions you got, I will answer them to the best of my knowledge, which we've all displayed tonight is not that great. So, chats, if you have any questions, I will do my best to answer them. If you don't, I'm just going to keep talking. But, a good question that I have is, will... oh shit, it's small base. Never mind. Why aren't you in Australia? Mark, that's a really fucking good question. I feel like my talents and skills as a human being does really belong in Australia. I feel like I'm just not being used correctly in America as I would be in Australia.
I leave for a second.
Mark Ventham asked me why I'm not in Australia, and I'm like, I don't know why. I should be, but I don't know why I'm not there.
You never got
Um,
convicted.
What is the Mech Warrior meta? Ooh, that's a good one. I don't know what the Mech Warrior meta is because I don't play Mech Warrior. That's a computer game. I play BattleTech. And in BattleTech right now, there's not really a meta.
Warhammer's forever.
But yes, Warhammers are always good. But I am currently working on with a group on creating a standardized tournament format for Alpha Strike, which is like the faster, easier version of BattleTech. And we've gotten a lot of good feedback, so that's very, very interesting. Oh, there he is. He's here. Add him to the scene. It worked. Darth Marcel. Darth Marcel grants us with his presence.
Welcome
Dude,
to OCX.
I am so jealous of the view that you get to wake up to every day. That is just not fair. Oh, never mind. I bet that sucks. I can see that. Yeah.
Bed Bath and Beyond has curtains.
Oh, I got to send it to live. Nobody can see you yet.
Nobody can see me.
They can now.
Look at that.
You're all good.
I dressed up just for you.
God, Jerry Russell would be so jealous.
Jerry Russell doesn't even know what an X-Wing podcast is.
He knows one. He's been on one.
Well, he didn't know he was on it.
So, Aaron, is this like the 7th time I've been on here?
Huh?
Does this make it like the 7th time I've been on here?
Yeah, you've been up. You're up there in the number count. You were.
This isn't like Saturday Night Live, though.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure you were on either the first or second live cast.
None.
Yeah, you were.
None.
No, I remember specifically because you and Dion were in a hotel room, and we called Dion, and you both got on here for a second.
Oh, I was probably drunk.
Yeah. Oh, yes, you were both on your way. It was
okay.
It's nothing new on this show.
Actually, it's kind of required.
There we go. Okay.
So what are we talking about?
Well, we were talking about the Y-Wings,
Okay.
and how I'm disappointed there wasn't an EPT card in the pack. Just 2 force cards with a 1 force card user freaking thing there. But
is that I mean, is that confirmed? Everything that's coming out?
You know, Tommy, I take Tommy's word like, I take a fart in the wind, but no, I'm just kidding, Tommy. He said usually the 2.0 articles, the reveal articles, have everything in it that aren't what we already have. So I'm assuming there's no R2D2 Astromech in there. They didn't reveal that. They revealed the pilot card, but no Astromech. And no EPT. So I don't know. Ooh, what'd you get? What'd you get?
Steak.
Ooh, wow. That's gonna sound
nice.
great while you're talking.
Oh yeah. It's gonna sound amazing.
Has anyone told you you look like a very young Emperor Palpatine with your hood up?
My hood.
Right? Holy shit!
I'm an Ewok.
No, I know that, but if you look past the Ewok, like someone screen captures that, you look like Palpatine back in his heyday.
Oh yeah. I'll sound like him too once I start crunching.
I was just. No, if you just want to download your knowledge of the XTC and Europe and Krakow, Poland, and all the fun stuff that you guys look like you were having a really good time.
Yeah, it was a blast.
But don't do it yet because we're going to come out of commercial here in a second. So,
you still in commercial?
we're still in commercial.
What is a commercial anyway?
It's basically where I write down a timestamp. We have a lot more fun than we do during the normal show during the commercial. Everyone in the chat enjoys it. We drink a lot of beer. And then I timestamp us back into it. And everyone who listens to the podcast is none the wiser. Except I'm a little slurrier than normal. But not tonight. I'm on my... I put on my big boy pants tonight, so...
He's still under the influence of the Gordon rule.
Oh, Gordon rule's been over ever since Adepticon.
What's the Gordon rule?
The Gordon rule is if I drink hard alcohol on the show and it's visible and people can see it, then I owe Kyle Stoos a $50 gift certificate to the store.
Ooh.
Yeah. Originally, it was supposed to be the Chris Allen rule, but it doesn't have the same ring. Because I first got super shitty wasted with Chris Allen and embarrassed myself. I was like, "Whoa, I'm not going to do that again." And then I think it was like a month later, Gordon was on, and I did the same thing, and I was like, "Oh, that's bad." So, henceforth, no more drinking whiskey on the podcast, and the Gordon rule was born.
I don't like it.
Well, I do. Come Thursday morning. Because boy, were they rough.
Oh, wow. You would have loved Europe.
I know.
Once we get into the breakout and let's just say we partied with the team Scotland.
Jeez.
You know, I kind of feeling I could have brought something to the team if you would have just brought me along. I mean, probably not in the X-Wing sense, but I definitely would have gotten everyone a lot more drunk than they were already there.
It would have been a challenge.
Andrew Knuckles posted 3 things he learned in Poland, and to this day, I still don't know what the first one was. But the second one was Polish vodka is good, and the third one was if an Englishman says, "Let's just have one more drink," he's lying.
I can believe that. All right.
Are you just on YouTube or also on Twitch?
Nope, YouTube, just YouTube.
Okay, YouTube,
I haven't quite figured out how to do the multi-platform thing.
What's it's OCX Radio Orange City?
Just OCX Radio and you'll get there.
OCX Radio.
Hi, Kayla.
They said hi.
We don't talk to traitors, Mark. We don't talk to traitors. I have a very large bone to pick with that woman.
Where's Ryan?
He's moving into his new house.
Oh.
God damn.
Marcel, you have no content here tonight, just talent.
Yep. It's just talent and good looks.
Hey, I'm just eating my dinner.
God damn it, come here. Seriously? Got him.
Confirm?
Got him. Confirm kill.
Okay.
I got 2 that time. All right. Quit sidetracking us, Marcel.
Jeez. Like it's Marcel's fault. Oh, there's my minion.
Evans! Welcome back to the OCX Radio Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. And coming out of the commercial, we have a very special guest for you. It is the one, the only, Marcel Manzano, hailing all the way from Chicago, Illinois. Say hi, Marcel.
Hi, Marcel.
Just like we wrote it.
He is coming back from the superior trip that every X-Wing American wish he was on. Just got back from the XTCs and the European Championships. Super jealous.
As you should be.
The one thing I do want to go over before we get into anything else is how can we adopt their match pairing ritual? Because I saw that on the Facebook page, and I thought that was fantastic. And how I did not come up with that, I have no idea. What did they do when the matchups were first announced for the first round?
Oh, you're talking. Yeah. So we have a pre-event party at the beer garden, and once they got the first round of Swiss, they got the team captains together. They called them out. Said Team USA. I guess our first opponent was Italy. Team USA versus Italy. Then we square off as kind of a boxing match. Then we grab our shot glass and you take a shot of Polish vodka. Delicious Polish vodka. In the part of the prizes were shot glasses that said XTC and then your country under it.
I saw
they
that.
So they give you that.
Did everyone get one of those?
Every player got one of those.
Every player. Oh, that's.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I loved it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they should do that at every. They only did it for round 1. I think they should do it for all 10 rounds.
I mean, that's a lot of shot glasses, but I think we can make it happen. They don't need to be fancy. They can just be the little Dixie cup ones.
No, just reuse them. Get the paper ones.
It's a lot of Polish vodka. So, boys in Poland, if you're listening, smuggle a whole bunch of vodka over to Worlds this year. We'll put it to good use. Because otherwise, we're going to use 5 o'clock vodka, and you guys don't want to drink that. That shit's terrible. But it'll get the job done. But other than that, that sounds odd. I really like the fact that you guys had like the pre-party.
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone got to meet everyone, got to say hi. It looked like an awesome sportsmanship, just kind of a get together, have fun. I think it really sets the tone for a major competition like that, where it's like, hey, we're just here to have fun.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, more than anything, we were all just helping out. Again, it's a beer garden, but as part of the XTC, part of our fees to get in included renting it out for 3 days. So we got there a day early, and everybody that was able to make it to the party was basically just helping set up the tables. Dion was, and there was 3 streams going on. So Dion and the other 2 streamers were setting up the streams, and just kind of getting to know everyone before shots are fired.
Yeah, there were 3 streams, and it was a busy day, busy day. But it was awesome because we got to see a whole bunch of X-Wing over the weekend, which was fantastic.
Did any of you stay up? Mark, you probably stood up trying to watch Tyler, huh?
No,
he didn't. He's old. It's going to be recorded. He'll be able to watch it whenever he wants to.
I'd start about 6 o'clock in the morning here going, okay, Dion, I'm up. What's going on?
Yeah, that was the weirdest part because I'm like, I roll into the office about 6:30, 7 o'clock, and the first thing I did was throw up Twitch, did my Good Morning X-Wing kind of a thing. Dion's just like,
going,
it's not break. Morning. It's not morning right now. Yeah, they're like round 5 or 6 of the day or something like that. You did 2 days of 5 rounds each, correct?
Yeah, we did 2 days of 5 rounds each for the team tournament, and then the next day was 6 rounds for the European Championship. So it was 16 games in 3 days.
God damn, that's
brutal. With jet lag.
Add jet lag, yeah.
Yeah, and then Polish vodka.
You know what? I'm glad I get the tone that you guys went over there and represented America like only America could be represented.
Yeah, Tyler did the best he could. Yeah.
Oh,
I haven't talked to my son yet.
See, now that's interesting because what was his record? He went
6-4.
6-4. So
he went 6-4, and then we don't talk about Euros.
Oh, that broke my heart when I saw him and D paired up in the first round. But it was nice to see followed right behind that on the comments is like, now you fuckers know how we feel when we fly over to Worlds and end up playing a fellow fucking. Yeah, shit like that happens. So, oh well. So we were just talking about some of the lists, and one of the big things that stood out, especially for me, was the Thai Advanced prototype.
Yeah,
Now-
that made it to the final.
Well, Mark was telling me this Kai from Germany
Mhm.
didn't lose a match all week.
Yeah, but there's a but in there.
Oh, okay.
He
We
was
like that.
he was 10-0 during the XTC, but he was 10-0 flying Republic Anakin.
Oh,
So he
okay.
he was 10-0 with Republic, and then he went what is that, like another 12-0 in
Jesus, that
The
man is a
championship.
god.
with he went another 12-0 with the Empire. So he had quite the week.
So it wasn't all taps. It was Anakin, and then
Well, he was undefeated with both, but it
yeah.
kind of
Well,
shows.
I'm still saying.
Yeah, so everybody out there listening who thinks, "Oh, I'll just pick me up some taps and go undefeated."
Not that easy. It's not that
yeah,
easy.
well, it's not that hard. No, I'm kidding. It's not that easy. Yeah. I mean, he was already steamrolling people with the Republic. So yeah,
It does make me wonder though. It feels to me that taps flew under the radar forever until Gen Con.
yeah. I think you just had to find the right combination for him, because I was actually flying taps, 3 taps with Sunterfell, and I was putting the instinctive aim on it, the one that you can spend the force to be able to disregard the target locks, and I was getting the ordnance off that way, but then it's only a single modded shot.
Yeah.
And you lose the focus for defense, and you're not taking your evade, so it's just it's Jendon the one that puts it all together. I think the way that Dee and Andrew were talking about it is Jendon makes garbage ships playable, and
Yeah.
they kind of do. I mean, you put Jendon next to even the Initiative 2 gunboats, and now
Yeah.
those gunboats are pretty scary.
It's giving him that extra action. That's what it is.
Yeah, and it's taking you, your low initiative ships can now come in and
Really powerful.
yeah, that's usually their downside, is that an ace will come in and take you out before you get that target lock. Not so much.
Don't have to worry about that now.
Yeah.
But and they have a great dial, and they've got a good platform. I mean, they're a good frame. It's interesting how long, because we were at Adepticon. I don't think I saw a single tap. Maybe I saw a Grand Inquisitor here and there, but they were just not there. And even in the the podcasts and the online stuff, like it really was Gen Con that it was just like, oh
yeah, with
shit.
Matt Carey.
Yeah, Mac. We were talking about Matt Carey, and they're good.
Yeah, they are, and I think not only were they not being played or talked about, they were actually being talked about as kind of like the garbage ships. It's like, oh, nobody ever flies Thai Advanced prototypes. So they were down there with the aggressors,
Right?
not
they
aggressors. What are they?
No, they're aggressors.
The
Or the gunboats. Thai
yeah,
aggressors.
Thai aggressors. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. No, it's very interesting how long they flew under the radar. I mean, and maybe rightfully so. Maybe it was just it took that one. I think we're all like freaking moths to a light. Somebody wins something, and we're like But
yeah, I mean, I hope more people take it. I think that one of the things that I really like is when people take something that they see somebody else do something with it, and it's not like let's say like Canon. It's not one of those simple lists. It's something that you actually have to play, and then they figure out what maybe not the best idea, which is what I did in Europe. I took something that actually I took almost the same list that Kayla flew in Gen Con. I'm like, oh, Kayla did good with it, so
that was my next question is
and then I was like, maybe not so much. Maybe you actually have to practice with it.
How did you do?
I actually did pretty mediocre, which is sad for me. So in the actual team tournament, I went 5-5 with my Rebel list, and honestly, I felt like I played really good. I just didn't get the results. I lost one game 110-109 against England. I lost another game by like 4 points again. I lost it. I lost the game against the French player. I was up by like 30 something points, and no, not 30 something. I was up by like, I don't know. I was up by something. So he took a range 3 unmodded shot at my AP5, who was tokened up. Well, token calculate. And with 2 dice, by the way. He was shooting at me with a
just 2 dice
at range 3,
2
unmodded
versus 3,
and he rolled hit crit, and I got 1 evade, and that crit was a double damage, and so that was. And then Wedge did 0 damage at range 1, like 5 different times. So I punished Wedge, and I put him in the corner. I said, "Wedge, you're not allowed to play at Euros anymore." Blank. He did 0 damage with a torpedo against Chewbacca, who would roll 0 dice, and I had target lock focus, so Wedge was grounded, but yeah, probably shouldn't have grounded her because I did worse with the TISFs.
Nothing's gonna go right if Wedge isn't performing, even mediocrely.
Yeah. But
if Wedge is throwing blanks, it's gonna be a bad day.
Out of the 10 games, I won 5, lost 5. But out of those 5 that I lost, 2 I lost because I just made bonehead decisions, and 2 I lost from bonehead decisions. 2 I lost because of ridiculous variance, and one of them was just one of those that you just toss up in the air and just duke it out.
It wasn't your match, probably.
Yeah. No, it was a decent match. It was
okay.
It was against
it was an either way. It was a 50-50.
Yeah, it's like it's one of those that just swing back and forth, back and forth, and it was Chewbacca, and it was the German team. It was Chewbacca and the pods, so we were just training damage back and forth.
So, which player from America is getting the individual coach MVP? Talk in the corner, going? Who's got to get the Rudy talk?
Probably me.
You?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have the worst record, but I think I had the closest losses. So it's those that got to play. Sure. Those close losses got to get.
Well, we just want to know who was the worst record.
Actually, the worst record was Ian Colombo, who is our dual citizenship, lives in Italy player. But
I don't know Ian, so
yeah, nobody.
Who's the one that I know that I can yell
at? That was me, because Ian had the lowest record. Ian was like 3-7. I was 5-5.
Say Andrew Knuckles. Well, you're supposed to say Andrew Knuckles.
Andrew Knuckles went 7-3.
Yeah, I know, but I still want to yell at him.
You can yell at him.
He's just so nice that he doesn't take it serious. I can yell at Tyler, I suppose, but
yeah. Well, Tyler, you could yell at him because Tyler said, "Oh, I got this one. Oh, I got this one." He should have been 10-0. So.
All right, I'll yell
let us down. Yeah.
Let's see. So the 2 top performers were Andrew and D. Yoon.
Yep. That's 7-3.
Was that when you're going into it as the team? Did you have like an idea when you got there and you maybe got through your first match or so? Who was going to be hot? Who was, did you have an idea if they were going to do that well with the list comparing right?
Yeah, actually, we, I would say Andrew was expected to do well. Just because, he made the cut with the same list in Gen Con.
Yep.
He's got a list that you can basically throw down against anything and he'll do well. Ian Colombo, he was expected to do the worst. And so that was kind of expected, and not because of him being a bad player. Actually, Ian was the only one from the team that made the final cut in Euros
at the European Championship.
Yeah. So, I mean, he's a good player.
Ian.
Yeah, buddy. But the reason I'm saying he was expected to do worse is because he was playing a very general list that we gave him, not that he came up on his
Oh,
own.
no.
And he was our sacrificial lamb. So
He was the
every time,
sacrificial.
like for example, every time a Sloan swarm showed up, he's like, I don't like playing against Sloan.
Give him
I don't
Ian.
like okay, Ian. Ian
Give
can
him
take
Ian.
Sloan. Yeah, like Supernatural Anakin. I don't want to play Supernatural Anakin. Okay,
Yep.
Ian.
Tell me you bought his beers for him all day.
Oh, I did. I bought his beers. I got him dinner one time. Gave him a little gift.
Then it can't be that bad. If you're sitting there getting drunk and I'm expected to lose this game, and
and he even pulled a few out. Actually, the very first game, we had an eye on him, and it was on stream. It was on the other stream. I think it was First Earth. No, not First Earth. One of those other ones. It was. We got matched up against the Italian team, round one. And he's Italian. He actually practiced with the Italians. He helped the Italians prepare. And then match one, Italian. So we're all looking at Ian like, maybe we should sub in Richard for this one.
Oh, God.
So they put Ian on stream, and we gave him like the worst matchup ever. And Ian ended up completely demolishing his compatriot there.
Pulling it out.
So
huh?
yeah. So he showed his
funny.
he showed his allegiance.
I always forget Sue was there too, which isn't surprising. Sue's everywhere, but
It's everywhere, yeah.
he's fucking everywhere. He's like the worst Waldo.
There was a huge group picture, and who's right up in the front row. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Yeah, and they also did a video. Legion did a video, and he's like in every other frame. He's in there in the stream. He's somewhere else. He's got
a cardboard cutout. He just says every country. So you get done. I'm sure it was an awesome celebration. I wish I would have. I would have just loved to be there. That would have been cool.
That was the best thing. The best thing was just meeting all the international players, and a lot of them, they're already friends. We're Facebook X-Wing friends already.
Yeah.
It's a tight community, but putting the faces to the names, and like the Spanish team who ended up being first place, we traded jerseys with them.
Oh, that's cool.
So I got a Spanish jersey, and it just we all went out again. The Scottish, we went out drinking with the Scottish, which was probably a mistake. We came back at 5:30 in the morning. So
did you hold your own though? Did you hold your own?
Well, I was nice this time. I wasn't as bad as with you.
I was gonna say I prepared you at Gen Con.
Yeah, you prepared me. You taught me to stay away from the shots, so I stayed away from the shots. Can't say the same for Tyler. Yeah, so I got a picture of Tyler passed out at the bar with the Scottish people around him. It's great. I might sell it to you, Mark.
He went down swinging, huh?
I need that frame right here. I need that frame right next to the Imperial flag.
Yeah, but it was a good time. I think more than anything, just
Marcel,
getting that out there. What's up?
I have a picture of you Saturday morning at Gen Con.
No, you don't.
Yes,
No, you
yes I do.
It didn't happen.
We should talk.
Another question I had was, were they, the global things going on, were they happy that America came to the XTC? I know it's kind of their thing, but were there any like, why are you guys here? This is our thing. You have your thing, or was it just fucking?
No, it was like they were excited even during the first introduction that they made it a point and say, hey, they brought the U.S. team up and they're like, hey, we thank you guys for making the long trip, and also they were really grateful that Dion was there because it kind of exposes a lot of they've got so many great players, but they've got so many great players that we never hear about because they don't make it to Worlds, for whatever reason. Probably for a lot of the same reasons why a lot of us don't go over there. It's
go over there. Yeah,
you're gonna drop a $1,500 plus. You're giving up your personal vacation to do X-Wing.
It ain't cheap.
It ain't cheap, and also you got to choose. You get a certain amount of vacation time,
Yeah.
Do you want to do it pushing plastic toys, or do you want to go, something with the family? So we got to show a lot. I think on stream we got to show a lot of those players that, and they live it. I mean, they are hardcore over there.
That was my other question is like, compared to American X-Wing players, are they the next level or?
I think they're the next level in intensity. Like they are so intense about it. There's a video, I shared it on my Facebook page, so you might be able to see it later. It's they did like a whole video recap of Euros, and they had drones flying, like showing the entire building, and I mean they go all out. Like half the teams, when before their next match started, they got together in the huddle and like ah! And we're just sitting there like, what in the world? And then I had a printout of the lists, and then they brought out spreadsheets, and
Oh my god!
they had spreadsheets, and like they all knew the lists already memorized.
Back and forth.
There's over 100 lists when you add all the teams, and they already knew, like, oh yeah, he's playing this he's playing that. I'll beat him. I'll lose to him, and that's not the captain. Like all of them had that
All
already,
players.
and they're like, yeah, we
all Heaver, pre-world freaking.
yeah, and then the Polish team even had like 18 players sign up to be part of the team, so they were like, doing some type of like, who deserves to be there or not.
Yeah, they had to do a tournament just to find out who's on the team.
Yeah, and I was begging. I mean, not only was I begging, I was peer pressuring. I was going on stream saying like, "Hey, everybody, go bother D Yoon so he can."
I didn't get a phone call.
Good players. I should have.
I would have been the perfect
Small nuance.
sacrificial lamb, dude. I would have been perfect. I'd have brought junk that no one has ever seen before. They wouldn't know how to fly against what I would have brought. But maybe next year, who knows?
No, I think next year. Honestly, I think next year we can probably put together two teams. I think we can probably put together a U.S. team and really put the top tier players on there. And when I say top tier players, I'm talking about ID. Duncan, some of those players that are more consistent.
Duncan, Yoon.
I would say ID, Duncan, Andrew Bunn, Josh Holt. Josh Holt, Andrew Bunn. There's a few on there that fit that, and then probably bring a U.S. team and then like a North American team, which would include like people that want to come from Canada, like Kevin Lau, or just different, just kind of have a mishmash of North American players that are probably a step below them.
Yeah, no,
like our B team. We'll be the blockers. I'll be part of the B team. Yeah,
we're the beer team. Beer team.
There you go, the beer team.
we have just like at Cray Cup, we had the OCX gun runners and we had the OCX beer runners. I'll tell you who's supposed to do better.
Well, you never know.
Have more fun.
Hey, it depends on what your definition of better is.
Yep, exactly. Let's see. What else do I got? Mark, you got any questions for Marcel?
I was able to text Tyler throughout the day.
My steak got cold.
He was careful never to mention any frustrations that were going on.
Mm-hmm.
It was rather exciting. I don't know if it was exciting, disappointing, or what, but it was like we could never get that two games. It was like, we're up, okay, we're tied, we're up, we're tied, we're up, we're tied, and then won the last two series?
Yeah, we were
6-4.
Yeah, we were 4-4, and then finally just won the last two.
Yeah, and I'm personally not disappointed with the results. You guys shouldn't either. You should be proud that you got to go and did as well as you did, because that's a whole new world as far as team play. I mean, other than Ryder Cup and Crate Cup, we don't much do anything in the way in a team format around here.
Yeah, and I am happy with how we ended up. I mean, when you think about it, we all flew in Tuesday, played Wednesday. Everyone was jet lagged. Everyone was kind of loopy, and we didn't prepare the way they prepared. We didn't build lists the way they built lists. I mean, we did everything wrong. I mean, everything that you can do wrong, we did wrong, and we ended up in sixth. But record-wise, we actually were tied for third.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes, we were tied for third. We just had 3 losses more, like 3 individual losses more than the Netherlands, which was an actual third. So
Yeah,
I think
and-
we did okay for kind of shooting ourselves in the foot with not preparing right. And even the day, like some of it is on the team with me asking them to jump on Vassal and do other things to try to practice, and the other one was on me. Actually, the part of it was on Coach, because Saturday of Gen Con was supposed to be our practice pairings day, and I ended up like not being fit to
What?
do anything. So, Coach,
Wait a minute.
it's on you. We
Wait
part
a-
of you.
they're gonna make fucking
You
t-shirts
carry
up
some of that. You carry some of this burden.
Don't give them any way. Don't give our viewers any ammunition. I had nothing to do with this. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
not my fault.
There's some fireballs, some vodkas, and some I don't even know
Holy
what they
shit,
were that
we get
were.
fucking wasted at Gen Con. Oh. Off the air, once we get, I have to ask a question because I heard a rumor and I'm pretty sure it's true, but I want to
Uh-oh.
hear from the horse's mouth.
Hey, we
So,
hide nothing.
okay, how clean was your Uber ride on the way home?
From my point,
and did it cost
clean.
as much as Tyler's?
Not very clean. So it was not me.
I know it wasn't you.
It was not Kayla.
Kayla.
It was person who shall not be named number 3. that yeah.
On Uber attempt number 3, nonetheless.
Yeah, that was
Who the hell thought I should order the Uber in my condition? I have no idea. I think we told that story on the last podcast.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Right.
But
I gave him the pickup address as my destination address. I'm like, where are you guys at? You're like, we're here. And I'm like, I don't see you. Where are you at? Strip club. Well, we're not there. And he just hung up. Yeah, that was. And then I'm pretty sure I remember Tyler taking the phone away from me and getting us an actual Uber home. But yes, we had one hell of a good night. It was a lot of fun. From what I can remember, there's a lot of fuzzy shit. But I will accept like 2.5% of the blame. We'll go chat. We'll go chat law. I'll accept 2% of the blame for the United States sucking balls. The XTC.
you see, we were 2.5% difference from being.
That's right. You were 2.5%
being third.
From being third.
So you dropped us from third to 6th.
Fault.
It's on you.
Fuck.
You cut
Hey,
off the
Marcel,
bronze.
how many of the losses that you guys took were they 3-2?
All of them but 2. So we had 2 losses that were 3-2, and we had 2 losses that were 4-1.
Okay, so we never got blanked.
No, we never got blanked. The time that we were gonna get blanked, I think D pulled us out of one, and then Andrew pulled us out of the other.
Did we have any 5-0s for win?
Yeah, we beat Republic of Ireland 5-0.
Okay.
Yeah, so and we got a couple 4-1s too. So our actual wins were pretty good. We had a few 4-1s.
Yeah, I saw
some
the
5-0s.
the 29 wins, 21 losses.
Yeah,
And compared to what Spain had 32 wins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they
Yeah, I mean-
were eking all of them out, and we got a couple blowouts. So, like I said, we did okay. We did all right for our first time, for being unprepared. So we just
I thought
rolled
you guys
dice.
did great. I
Yeah.
didn't want to see us in last or near last. I did not think you guys were going to win the whole thing. I mean, the flyover, the jet lag, that's tough to get over in the first place, and then to pitch yourselves against guys who, like, I heard like before the event that they're all having competitions to be who's on the team, and yeah, like you said, we were begging people to take their vacation time to go fly over to Poland, and I was like,
Yeah.
but
I think I think we got enough publicity on it this time that next year it'll be.
I was literally just going to go there. I
Yeah.
think you guys, the first showing was big enough that I think people now are going to be like, hey, put it on the calendar. I might skip Worlds for this, kind of a thing, which
we've
you
had
Hey, if you're not invited to Worlds, you don't have to be invited to this. You gotta have a plane ticket.
well, you have to be invited to this too. You just need the right people.
we've my wife and I have talked to some friends.
Nobody invited Sue. He was there, so
some people, friends of ours, would ask what Tyler's up to, and we had mentioned, well, he was off to Poland with Team USA, and they're like going, you should call the paper. You really need to get this in the paper. And I'm thinking to myself, well, that would be good publicity, but can any of the members of Team USA actually talk to the paper about what went on in Poland?
I would have rather had that framed. but your picture that you like send in to the paper to have like local legend. It's like his 5th grade freaking school photo. Tyler, 5th grade local legend, makes it to Poland for some fucking weird competition. I'd love to hear the reporter try to get those details down. What are they playing again?
like
They're plastic miniatures.
Look, you get Tyler sit down with a reporter with a recorder. Tyler's got him baffled 5 minutes in, and we'll talk to him for 35, 40 minutes.
Because they can't understand him. He talks so fucking fast that it's just it'd take the guy a day and a half just to transcribe the thing. His rewind button will break.
No, it was exciting to try to keep track of all you guys. There you go.
Yep.
It was entertaining. Us on the home front would have liked to have seen a few more of the USA guys on streams.
Yeah, I think we only had one game.
What was funny is my brother-in-law and sister-in-law contacted Jill and said, "Hey, we're watching Tyler on stream." And I text Tyler, "Are you on stream?" He goes, "Nope." and so they're telling us, "Oh, he's doing really well," and this and that, da da da. And nope, not on. Well, what they hit the Chicago System Open.
Oh, and they were watching an old video.
Yeah, they were watching an old video, and I smiled. I said, "Oh, he won. Okay."
Yeah, I can tell you how it turns out. Yeah, but you know what? Like Marcel said, I thought it was super awesome for Dion to showcase a lot of the other guys.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, Gold Squadron's an international brand, and if you're on Gold Squadron, you've made it, especially over there. I mean, how many games have we seen D and Marcel and Tyler and Andrew and all these other guys? We got plenty of footage of them, man. I was not disappointed to see new people, especially from other countries, playing.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to see once he posts the videos, once he chops them up and posts them, see some of the games. Since I was playing at the same time, I didn't get a chance to see them. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing them.
There were some really good matches. There were. I mean, I only got to watch 1.5 every morning, but
yeah, I think one of the ones that D and Andrew recorded. on Saturday was supposed to be a really good one. So some X-wings against some other stuff that I just heard yelling and yelling. I was playing the hyperspace and I just heard a bunch of yelling. So I'm kind of excited to see what that was all about.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
So are we talking? What are we? Are we
Whatever
talking
you
about
want
the
to,
Y-wing now? Well, I
It's
mean,
your
hey,
show.
it's your show.
What did you? Well, we already talked to Y-wing. We
You already
did,
talked about the Y-wing
but I want to hear your take. What are you interested in the Y-wing reveal?
points.
Well,
Really, that's really the only.
you don't
thing
fucking have the points.
I know that's the only thing that matters because you got an Initiative 6 Y-wing that is
There you go. There's
critical proof, critical. Like it's not gonna get critted. It has you can just roll up, take a target lock with 3 focus, and or 3 force, whatever, and just like nuke people at Initiative 6. Like
you could put a Ahsoka Tano on there and have 4 focuses.
yeah, it's just yeah.
That's gonna be a lot.
And also, I didn't they learn their lesson from Supernatural and Advanced Sensors and all that? So they got this new force ability that you can be. You get a strain. Okay, I'm gonna get a strain, but I'm not gonna get shot because I know where you are now. I'm a Y-wing that can pre-boost this way, and I'm gonna head that way, or barrel roll. Like, you don't get an action. Well, yeah, but I'm not getting shot. Don't need one yet. Like. Don't need one, and I guarantee you it's going to be costed like 5 points or something like that.
Oh no!
Sweet.
No way! That is a 20-point upgrade if I've ever seen one.
I don't think
Maybe
so.
not.
They'll probably keep it like advanced sensors.
They'll scale it. They'll scale it on pilot skill.
They haven't scaled advanced sensors on pilot skill.
No, but I mean, this is. Do you think this is a better advanced sensors or a worse advanced sensors?
Depends. I think it's similar. So the worst parts of it is that you have to spend the force. So you're giving that up.
Right.
And you can only barrel roll or boost. Where advanced sensors, you can take any action. Now, what makes it better is on a ship that does not put it on Vader. Vader does not have a boost. When you need that boost, you don't have to wait on afterburners. You just boost.
I kind of
it gives an action to ships that typically wouldn't have it. Now, did it say small base only?
Yes.
It did say small base only.
That's my sad face.
Oh, that's at least they did something right.
I wanted it on Saj so bad though.
Saj boost.
so bad. I wanted it so bad.
Oh yeah, that'd be.
I wanted a barrel roll on a Saj. That would be fucking amazing. But yeah, Anakin Skywalker and the Y-wing is going to be a force to be reckoned with. I think it's not a great dial, but Anakin's ability is fucking amazing.
Yeah, you just point towards the ships that you want to fly at, and you'll land at range one of them.
I'm going to get you in my bullseye, and then I'm going to K-turn, and then get you in my bullseye again. And yeah, if you put this
card on it,
put this precognitive whatever the fuck it is. Oh, maybe I got a barrel roll before I fuck, because it doesn't give you a stress token; it just gives you a strain token. Well, I don't care. I'm gonna barrel roll 4K, get rid of my stress. I've got a strain, whoop-de fucking do, but I'm behind you, and just gonna wreck your day. So,
yeah,
I
think
see
how it goes.
I think it's dangerous. I think they're going to price everything really high with this one.
I don't. They usually price it low, so people buy a bunch of them. So they'll let you put 5 of them.
Okay. Yeah, fair. I get that.
Well, no, Marcel. See, my birthday is like a week and a half later, so I'm expecting a lot of Y-wings in the mail.
Chat.
That's 5. That's 5. You're fucking done with birthday announcements. You're done. It's already a header on the fucking thing here. It's on the 23rd. You're done. Nobody needs to buy Uncle Mark any more Y-wings.
Oh, actually, I do see it up there. Mark's birthday is September 23rd.
You like my little italics thing in there?
Yeah.
Totally on purpose. What do you think of what was the other, the matchstick?
The hood of what?
The matchstick is the guy that if he has a red token, he can re-roll an attack dice.
Oh God, honestly, I did not read the
Technically,
article.
a target lock is a red token.
Yeah, I didn't read the article. So
So basically, what it is if you have, you can re-roll one attack dice for every red token that matchstick has.
so he's kind of like a Braylon, a worse version of Braylon.
Well, this way you can target lock your friendly unit and get a stress token. You get to re-roll 2 dice.
You target lock a friendly unit.
You can target lock friendly units, and a target lock is a red token.
So they have red target locks.
That's the only color target locks are is red. There's no more blue target locks. It's just the indicator.
Oh, they have to have a red token. So
Red token.
Okay, so you target lock yourself. I mean, somebody else target locks him.
No. The red target lock goes on you. No,
because the red target lock goes on the opponent.
Ah, we were totally wrong on the first. Yes, a friendly unit target locks matchstick, and then matchstick can stress him out to do a barrel roll or use a Sokotano to get a red focus, and he can re-roll 2 dice. What was he? Pilot skill 4? He was a 4, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yes, he is.
It's not bad.
Nah, I mean he's rolling 2 attack die. Again, I'll take Braylon.
But it's any attack. It's not just. I mean, he can use it for his turret as well.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I think again, it goes back to how they cost them. It's going to be hard to pull any of the Republic players away from either the Swarm or like the whole Jedi nonsense.
Oh, I agree.
So I think if anything, that wave is going to make a bigger impact on the Separatist. Actually, is the Separatist coming something out that wave, or is that wave 6?
Sunfok comes out on that one.
That's the same one.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think that'll probably have a bigger impact. I think maybe Anakin might be the only one, but again, well, now you're giving up the Anakin that actually is good versus an Anakin that will probably put a little bit of hurt, but then ultimately with 1 agility die.
Yeah, it's an Anakin that can soak a lot of damage, or it's an Anakin that does a lot of damage.
Yeah, for like 5 minutes and then it dies.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I still think the Anakin in the Y-wing is gonna be interesting. I think it's gonna be explored. I mean, there's no way you're not gonna take an I-6 Y-wing with a turret and his ability and try it out. I think it's interesting.
Yeah, they'll try it. I just don't. Again, once you get into the serious tournaments, unless it's costed really low, why would you ever give up?
Well, that's just it. If he's lower than the Ether Sprite,
oh, he'll be lower than the Ether Sprite. I'm thinking they're probably gonna put him in the like
60.
40. No, I think they'll probably put him in the 50s. What?
What is he in the Ether Sprite?
What is he? Let's look him up.
Again, I'm going to go to my launch.
Well, I'll tell you what he is in the Ether Sprite. He's a pain in the ass. Does that count?
Sure. 62 points naked.
Yeah, so he'll probably be in the mid 50s, I think.
Yeah. Still, I know you're taking him out of a chassis that's really good for Anakin, but
yeah, I mean, you're taking 3 from 3 agility down to 1, and all that health doesn't matter because it's the dial, it's the astromech, it's the whole combination.
The dial's not great. I will admit that the dial really sucks.
Yeah, is it worse than much worse than the Y-wing?
No, it's pretty much the same, isn't it, Mark?
It's
from the guy who thought it had talent roll.
It's short of.
Yeah, but also about the dial, you can put an R4 astromech on there and just make that dial significantly better.
That's true.
And that's only 2 points.
Anakin gets rid of stress anyway. So.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, as far as the dial goes, at 2 points, just whatever they cost them at 2 points more gives you the R4 really good dial. Yeah, the
That's
R4.
True. That's true. Because we were kind of harping on that, like, God, that dial sucks. Is it? Yeah, no, I didn't even think of the R4 aspect. To tell you the truth,
Yeah,
that's
the
probably
R4.
a staple onto pretty much every other pilot you put him on,
Mm-hmm.
and it's
Yeah,
probably
that,
still on Anakin.
yeah, it opens up that dial a lot. Yeah, I mean, just um, even with Anakin, if you're taking that pre-boost whatever, that's still giving you the strain, and you want to clear that strain before somebody shoots at you. You know that R4 opens that up.
Marcel, any last words on Wave 5 that you haven't discussed at length on Gold Squadron, or you just want to get out? It's 2 weeks away. I don't know if you've heard, but the release date's going to be September 13th.
Yeah, September 13th. I actually haven't paid attention. But when it comes, I heard something about tractor beams, and like, okay, we'll tractor beam.
Sun Fox going to be a bitch.
Yeah, we'll kill it.
Sun Fox, or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah, just get work on your bid. We're getting the bids down to 150 now.
Get the bids down. You'll just kill it. Don't worry.
It's just an Initiative 6 race to the bottom. So I've got my 149 point Initiative 6 list.
Well, here at OCX Radio, we have a new thing that we are hard stopping at 11:30 because we're getting old. So, Marcel, I want to thank you for coming on. Do you have any shout outs you want to give out?
No, just thank you guys for inviting me. Even though I kind of twisted your arm saying, "Hey, you never invited me."
You did beg me for like 2 weeks straight.
I more than
or maybe 4 days, somewhere around there.
Yeah, it was a long time. I groveled.
You did.
Yeah, I did a proper groveling.
We were gonna do another ladies episode, and I was gonna invite Kayla on, but she's not allowed to be on. She betrayed the OCX brand, and that's capital punishment where we come from. So, just kidding. Hi, Kayla. I know you're watching. I see you in the chat. She was awesome Saturday. I had way too much fun with her. I didn't know a little person like that could drink that much. That was quite impressive. I'm not gonna lie. She could hold her own.
she was doing better than me, and
she was doing way better than all of us.
Me and person B that was also in the car.
Person number 3 that will not be not named. Mark, any shout outs?
Welcome home, Team USA. We're all proud of you. You guys did good, and we appreciate the effort, the time spent, the expenses endured, and the vacations lost forever.
Thank you.
Okay, so I missed a ton of fucking shout outs last episode, but I do want to first of all shout out Jacob Lower. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that right. He has a new podcast. It's called Omega Squadron Podcast, out there right now. They're brand new. They're super young, and I have not listened to a single episode yet because I am super fucking busy, but I plan on listening to a lot more of them. I have a car ride, so Jacob, don't worry. I'm going to listen to a lot of them, and I will give you my critiques next time. But go check them out. They're Omega Squadron Podcast. Another huge shout out to Florida Man Podcast. Met Carlos at Gen Con. He was nice enough to show up on time to the fucking best part of X-Wing party. Thank you for that. And congratulations to his wife. They haven't given birth yet, I don't think, but I think they're getting twins. I think that's what he told me. Yeah, twins. Oh shit. Future. I know I'm missing one more shout out here. I'm looking through my notes. Too bad. I'll get you next time. A couple of notes. Worlds is kind of right around the corner. I know everyone is really excited for the OCX radio tailgate, and we're making it. They're making it very hard for me this year. I am teaming up with Timbo out of Canada, and we are trying to work something out. But FFG does not want us to tailgate, and neither does the public safety of Minneapolis want us to tailgate.
Nonsense.
Nonsense, right?
Yeah.
So that leaves us down to private lots. Good thing for us is there's a ton of private lots right next to the XL Center.
Airbnb.
So, the phone calls are going out, and we're hopefully going to be able to once again continue on the tradition of the OCX radio tailgate. Other than that, I want to shout out Mark. Thank you for being on, because I'm pretty sure nobody wants to just hear me talk for 2.5 hours. Marcel, I want to thank you for racing home and eating your cold steak on the show. It's fine. Oh man,
Still
meat
there.
just went everywhere.
Oh no, it's still right there, but it's rubberized now.
Throw it in the microwave; it'll be fine. I want to shout out. Fuck it, that's it. Thank you for listening to the OCX Radio Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to get a hold of us, it's ocxradio@gmail.com. If you really want to get a hold of us, it's feedback@backgiles.com or at gmail.com, whatever the hell that is. I don't even know if they're still running that. Thank you for listening. I want to thank you all for joining us tonight. That's going to be it. We're going to send this off to Yo Yum Nub.
Yeah, like,
Yum,
Marcel's wearing the correct attire for this song. Yup. Woohoo!
Thanks for coming on, Marcel.
2,
no problem.
6, 11.
Oh, you are right on the money. You 10 minutes early.
Yeah, I know. You know, it everything goes a lot better when I have that hard stop. It's just like, we are stopping, done. No more 1 a.m. for coach. No more freaking me just like, oh, I have one more beer. I have to finish it, so the show must go on. Like, no, done. Fuck that. Bladder can't take it. My head can't take it anymore. I'm getting old. 3 years away from 40. It fucking sucks.
You're 3 years away from 40, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'll be 41 this year.
You'll be 41?
Yeah.
How are you 41? You look like you're 29.
Hey.
You're both
You just gotta drink the right type of alcohol. That's all.
I looked young, but shit. 41. Good
Yeah.
Lord. Good for
I'm
you.
63, looking like 70.
You look like you're not a day past 56. You look like you just got your AARP card, and you're excited to go to Denny's for the senior citizen discount.
Welcome to Walmart, guys.
Oh, shit.
I knew I saw you somewhere.
If we had a Halloween costume at Worlds this year, that's what you should go as. Welcome
Just
to
give me a chair and a blue vest, and I'll just sit there. Welcome to Walmart.
Oh man, you would make such a good Walmart employee.
Yeah. Lady, we have a 3 pajama bottom minimum here, so you can't come in here dressed like that.
All right, peoples. Thanks for having me on. I'm gonna
Bye,
go
Marcel.
warm up my food and finish my dinner.
Yep.
All right, later.
Say good night to Kayla for me.
All right.
All right, Mark.
I'm out of here.
I think it was a good show for 2 plus 3.5. It's thank God Marcel came on, because I don't know what the hell we were going to talk about for the next.
Could have done, shadow things or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm glad we got the voice thing figured out. And
Yeah, dude. Boy, to tell you, I was like this close to being like, man, I don't feel like fucking podcasting at all. There's something every time I turn this computer on and I sit in this chair, just make my spirits even better. All because of you guys. Just letting you know, it's all because of you guys.
You know what's odd is I put Discord on my laptop, and it was screwing with stuff. And if you didn't let it cycle all the way through, it was hanging stuff up. So I just booted it off off my laptop.
Yeah.
But there's something latent in there.
Discord fucks your shit up. Yeah, I turned mine off. We already had the thing going, but I turned it off just in case because it was like I don't need one more thing to go wrong.
I realize my internet's crappy, but when I bring up Chrome, it's like it just slows to a halt. So on podcast nights, I come in when I get home from work, I turn my laptop on to let it cycle through everything it can possibly get through, so that when I bring Chrome up, it's not sitting there spinning for 45 minutes. It's done.
That's what I think happened with me too, because like literally I just opened it up and started everything, and I'm sure there was a ton of stuff running in the background, whatever.
And so I was cleaning a bunch of stuff out, and I don't know, it's still kind of slow, but at least like tonight I had everything preset, and so when we were ready to go, everything had settled down and was running. So
I thought we had a very nice little Conan and Andy Richter thing going on tonight. I thought it was fun. I enjoyed this. We didn't have Ryan interrupting us with all of our errors.
and figures and
Chico rolling his fucking eyes at. Just kidding.
Anyway,
all right, everyone. We're going to sign off for the night. Thank you very much for watching. Love you all. Hopefully see you soon at Worlds or Hyperspaces or wherever the hell we can get out to. So thanks for watching, guys. Love you. See you. Have a good night.
Kiefer.
Night, Kiefer. Good night, Kiefer. Good night, Patrick. I hurt you.